The question, how one can be happy, is the biggest question humanity is trying to get, with little success till now. Even if the humanity as a whole, or in pockets with few wise men and women, has got the answer to this question, it is certainly not reached to everyone. Because if that is the case, then people wouldn't be so sad. I came across a post in social media which said, "We are a sad society with happy pictures." This quote kind of sums up our life, a life we don't discuss, talk about with anyone, or many a times we do not even have people whom we can discuss this to. Not only adults, even teenagers are facing this issue now with the emergence of social media. In the age where kids are supposed to play, they are sad and most of the time all alone. From Buddha to Greek philosophers like Aristotle, Plato to Carl Jung and many others, they all tried hard to get to the bottom of these questions and they all agree or comes up with somewhat a similar answer. We are sad because of our own self most of the time. Humans as a species are not a very satisfying species. To give you a comparison, a lion or a tiger, after a hunt, a full meal, will satisfy and go to sleep till the next hunt. Between these two hunts, it is satisfied, which is to say, for the larger part of the day, it is satisfied. Now compare this to humans. On a regular time of the day, most of the time we are not satisfied or feels motivated. We do our job to pay the bill, which doesn't make us happy. Personal troubles in marriage, relationship, life in general add more chaos to the problems. The main issue or the problem is that we all are running after happiness, chasing it as it is lying somewhere and we will go and then grab it. We change his job, city, country, thinking that it will give us some happiness, but ended up being more sad than before. Society has a very big role to play in this. The definition of success is corresponding to money. A person is considered successful if he or she has more money. It really doesn't matter if altogether that person is happy or not. People with money are also human and they also get sad and happy just like everyone else. But in general, we need to put a criteria for happiness. So we put it as money. If you have a good job or money, then people will give you respect. They will look up to you. Due to this validation by the society, which we so carved for all our life, we ended up in a misery. We lives in unhappy marriages because society want us to be in. We got separated but still not happy. As for people in many society, it is still considered a taboo, not socially accepted. So again, that validation is gone. A divorce or a broken relationship happens because at least one person among the people involved is not ready to be a part of the relationship. Now, ideally, in a better scenario, it is good to come out of a relationship where one party is disinterested rather than hold on to it till it broke on its own, ending up hurting everyone involved. But then, that is not how our mind works, especially in these situations. A broke relationship, short of money, can still be considered cause for unhappiness. But then why, when we have money, owns a house, a car, happy kids, happy marriage, all that the society validates, we are still not happy? Why? Our mind. Eastern philosophers like Buddha were always more focused on mental balance, a controlled mind where happiness lies inside one's own self rather than the Western philosophers, which focus more on the outside factors like material things, people, relationship, which we have no control over. A mountaineer is more happy at the moment when he or she has captured the peak rather than at the felicitation ceremony or talking about it after coming down. Sharing those moments with the world gives her more longevity and again a sense of validation. But it can never replace that moment when he did it. Rest, all are just after effects of it. We all need to find our own these moment of happiness. We should ask the question to ourselves why we are sad. Is it not earning as much as others? Is it a relationship? a shabby career, or a routine work. It could be anything. What is it for you? Once you have the question, ask yourself, what can you do about it? Is it in your control? For example, if you think you're not earning as much as others, then ask yourself, am I earning enough to take care of my loved one? Am I able to give them a good life with occasional leisure to myself? Satisfaction is when you stop comparing because there will never be enough, not even for Elon Musk. If it is about a broken relationship, then can we do something about it? If you think you can, then go ahead and try to resolve it. If that is not possible, then look for the alternate ways to divert your attention. If it is about a routine work, then ask yourself how important this routine work is for you and your family. If it is important to pay your bills, your kids' college fee, a school fee, then go ahead, do it, and make sure to keep occasional times off. A trip to mountain or beaches is always a sweet welcome. If this routine work is at a point where you just cannot continue, then talk to your supervisor or take a sabbatical. The point is, we don't know what will make us happy. Even the car you want to buy or the place you always wanted to live in will only makes you happy for a few days. Our happiness lies in knowing what is making us sad and then gradually giving that thing an alteration. Remember, most of the time we are not looking for happiness, but we just want this sadness to go.